Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. If you're new here or you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. It helps our hungry hippos get food. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Today's Tuesday, October 22nd, so I'm coming at you with what sold on eBay. A day late this week. These usually come out on Monday. However, yesterday, Poshmark dropped the news that they are reverting back to their original fee structure only 3 weeks after they changed it. I did do a video on that, so I'll have that pop up at the end of this one. If you didn't get to see it, I just overviewed the email we got from Poshmark and did a little bit of tough love talk on why buyers shouldn't pay fees. And that's a hill I'm going to die on. I feel very strongly about it. So if you're interested in my opinions, watch that if you haven't. But let's do this what sold video. This week, I have pulled out all of the plush that sold, just like I do every week. I always show you guys every single plush sale, whether it's 1 or 100. And then as far as the other categories we sell in, I usually every week try to either stick with some kind of theme I'm going with, or just pull items for teachable moments. This is a teaching channel, so everything has a purpose. Everything I show you has a reason. Everything has something I want to share with you to help you become better resellers, whether sharing my mistakes or my wins. So we'll start with the plush. There's no rhyme or reason to the plush. Y'all know I just show you the plush because I love plush. So you get to look at all the plush, even the little poopy ones. You're going to see there's some poopy ones this week. Let me get my paper here. All right, this Dandy Rabbit sold for $11.37 plus $5 shipping. I like Dandy. It's a solid bread and butter brand. Their plush are going to range from the $12 all the way up to the $80, depending on what you find. There's some Dandy Christmas plush that are vintage from the 90s that do really well. I always grab them. But remember, if you're paying more than like $1 for a plush or even $2, you always want to comp them. There's fluctuation in plush. It can change up and down based on the season, the holidays, movies, shows, turds who race to the bottom. Don't be a turd. And it's very long tail and it can sit for a long time. So make sure you're always doing your due diligence and researching it before you purchase it. Unless you're like me and you're a volume seller and you don't mind filler items and you find them at a really good price, buy them all, bring them home. Buy them wholesale, bring them home, list them all. Speaking of getting stuff in wholesale lots, that's poop. Here's a lot of 3 farm animals. So this is an example of something I will do with poop. If you've been watching this channel for any length of time or you've seen more than a couple of my videos, you know by now that I list everything. We buy 90% of our inventory via wholesale purchases or bulk lot buys on the internet and have them shipped right to the house. And a lot of the times you'll get maybe 10%, maybe 20% of that lot. It's going to be really great pieces that are going to be worth a lot of money. You'll have maybe 5 to 10% that's poop. And then the middle ground will always be bread and butter. And that goes with my experience, everything I've experienced that's across the board with all categories, all items we've sold, everywhere we have sourced from. The poop items I don't prioritize, but I don't get rid of them. I feel like I've put the money in and I'm going to get every penny of profit I can. But you can't prioritize a lot of $6 farm animals. You want to pull out the good plush first and get it listed. So what I usually do is keep a box in like the corner of my office and toss all the poop plush in there when it's full over the winter, maybe on a weekend if I'm watching some cheesy horror movie. I just photograph everything in that box, but then it just sits and doesn't get listed until forever. So there's like a whole process of how we do our poop items, but I do lot them up a lot of times just to get rid of them. And you can do them in themes like this: pig, a lamb, and a cow. And they paid $5 shipping. So this is like an $11 all-in. Not too shabby for poop. Here's another poop. I took $3.93 for this frog, plus $5.50 shipping. He's Kelly Toy. And I've told you guys before, Kelly Toy makes squishmallows and high-end plush, and plush that'll fetch a lot of money. And they also make like the carnival plush and the plush in the claw machines, which this guy is. And he's Poop. Poop. This is Ruby the monkey. She was really cute. I did have a nice talk with her as I was packing her up and sending her to her new forever home. She stayed on my desk for a little while because I really liked her. She might be Poop as far as price, but she was really cute. So she sold for $3 and $5.50 shipping. Beanie Buddies have gone the way of Beanie Babies. There was a time, maybe 3 years ago, I would have told you that Beanie Buddies were still good, decent, bread and butter finds. They're really not anymore. Hallmark itty bitties, it depends. I've had Hallmark itty bitties that comp at like $2, and then you gotta lot them up like this. And they have larger ones. I know they're called itty bitties, but they do have itty bitties that are big that sell for more money. I wouldn't source these. I really wouldn't go out of my way for these. These Star Wars ones I actually got in a lot. I want to say 2 years ago. I feel like we had just moved back into this house from Florida back to Pittsburgh. And I really like these Star Wars guys. I actually kept them for a full year. They sat on my desk for about 6 months, and then I moved them downstairs. We have a Star Wars themed kitchen, and there's like a pass-through with like a ledge. So they hung out on the ledge with the little Star Wars cups I have there. So I did enjoy them. I really think they're cute, and I like them. So I had them for, a year, 6 months here in the office and 6 months downstairs. And then at that time, I felt like my time with them was done. So I went ahead and put them together and listed them. And I do that with a lot of our stuff. And that is the joy of being a reseller. So that's something I wanted to share with you guys today. If you ever get something that you think you like, keep it for a while. Keep it for 6 months to a year and then list it. Or like with Ruby, I went ahead and listed her even though she was Poop, and just kept her on my desk. And I've had a pink sloth I really liked that I kept around. So you can list stuff and still enjoy it until it sells, or you can enjoy it for a little while and then sell it. And even stuff that you purposely buy for yourself, if its time comes and goes, sell it. Clean your closet out, clean your desk off, clean your knickknack shelves, go through your books. You can resell anything and make room for new stuff. It's the joy of being a reseller. And I think it's how a lot of us started, right? Most resellers start selling their own stuff around the house. Anyway, the Star Wars guys sold for $16.28. No, I took a best offer. See, I got to look at my paper. I get to talking. I took a best offer of $12.82. Weird, but that's what they offered. So I took it. Plus $5 shipping. Then we have a giant Seahorse. This is another dandy. I had $13 shipping on him because he did weigh almost 3 pounds, and I had to put him in one of those large boxes. We get them for free. We go to USPS.com. I think they're box number 13, but they're 12 by 12 by 9. They're really big, but they're the cutoff. They're like any bigger than that, it would be the astronomical shipping costs. And I did get them in there. Stuffed animals, squish, guys. Don't be afraid to fold or squish your plushies to get them in boxes or bags to cut down on shipping costs. They're stuffed animals. They can squish. They'll be okay. And you just tell them that they're going to their new forever home, and they'll be okay. And you just got to sit in this box for a little bit, and they'll be fine. So he sold for $10.62 plus $13. And a lot of times I do put like 13 shipping on animals that are 2 pounds, 3 pounds. And then it will sell a state over, and I can actually ship it for 6 or 7. So it all works out, though. I don't refund anyone shipping, and don't come at me, because a price is a price is a price. There's no such thing as free shipping. So this exact Seahorse, I would either sell for like 25 free ship or 10 plus 13 ship. It's the same thing. I'm going to pay for the label and keep my profits. That's the end of the plushies. I got a couple pairs of Levi's to show you. We sold a bunch of our usual suspects, but you guys see those brands all the time. The same bread and butter brands that we sell all the time. We have them listed in volume. We have a lot of them listed and a lot of them sell. And you guys know what they are. I wanted to show you these Levi. These are the Levi signatures that you can find at Walmart. They're the lower end of the spectrum of Levi's, but I still got $13 plus 7 shipping. So that's $20 all in. That's my bread and butter sweet spot. The American Eagles, Gaps, Walmart, Old Navy, Gloria Vanderbilt, all those brands that I sell. $20 is the sweet spot. Hollister. And then you've got the Levi's 712s that are going to sell for a little bit more. I did take an $18 best offer on these plus the 8 shipping. So that's a 26 price point all in. And again, a price is a price is a price. So jeans that are $26 are $26. 26 free ship, 16.10 ship, 22.8 ship. However you want to break it down, however you think it's going to be appealing to your buyers or what works for your business model. But a price is a price is a price. If you comp a pair of jeans and folks are selling them 20 free ship and you want to charge shipping, you have to lower your price. You can't sell a $20 pair of jeans plus shipping. You can try, maybe once in a while. I mean, sometimes I sell Walmart plus size jeans for $25 and $28, but they're plus size. So that could be the difference. I like to price high though. All right, speaking of brands that aren't that great, that still sell for a lot of bit of money, these Wallflower denim bib overalls. So I've mentioned on the channel before, but if you haven't heard me say it, this is important for you to hear. Overalls, denim jackets, booty shorts, like cutoff shorts, they are in their own world. They are separate from full-length regular blue jeans. A brand that is poop in blue jeans may sell for a lot of money, or at least a decent amount, if you can find the shorts, the denim jackets, overalls, shortalls, and even like the long denim maxi modest skirts. They're just different. I've had jean brands like Celebrity Pink. That is the poopest brand. Like, you could probably not pay a buyer to take those out of your store if you had the jeans, but I've sold the booty shorts for $18. So just keep that in mind. It's one thing I really do like about ThredUp is they'll mix in every once in a while. You'll get a great denim jacket or a pair of overalls. Speaking of ThredUp, they've been out of stock for a lot of months. It's getting frustrating because last year they had the pumpkin coupon code. Do you remember? It was pumpkin and you got, can't remember if it was free shipping or 50% off a box. It was a really good deal. And I bought like 4 boxes and then I bought a couple over the summer and they've just been out. All right. So these Wallflower denim bib overalls sold for $15 plus 8 shipping. That's a good bread and butter price. Wallflower jeans are poop and I would not recommend. If someone offered to give them to you for free, don't take them. But the overalls are good. And these are cute. They got the rips in the legs and they're very reminiscent of 90s fashion. And I like to put 90s fashion in my title if I have room on overalls. And with jackets, I'll put 80s, 90s if I have room. This is a plastic beaded bracelet. I'm showing it to you because it is a piece of costume jewelry. It is plastic. It is chunky. It was a honkin' chonkin'. And it sold for $12 plus 5 shipping. So that's $17 all in. There are some resellers who will tell you that a piece of costume jewelry like this bracelet is worth about $5. Remember my video I did on how I price my costume jewelry? Ta-da! Oh, speaking of selling your own items from around the house. This was mine, but that's not what I want to talk about. We already talked about clearing out your house and organizing and decluttering and selling your own items, which is kind of how this ended up listed. But the reason I want to talk to you about this is after this sold, I had a conversation with a couple of my reseller friends, and then it came up again as a topic in a listing party. Walmart does not repeat their holiday items. Walmart does not have the same type of inventory in from one year to the next. So if you ever see clearance items after Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, even Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, this goes for decor, Plush. They have sometimes like kitchen sets or whatever, all the holiday stuff at Walmart. It will never repeat. Now, I usually just go for the Plush, but I go for stuff like this too, especially around Halloween. Sometimes I'll go a little nuts and buy some and decide if I'm going to keep it or not, but they don't repeat. So the reason I ended up with this is specifically because I sent Keith to Walmart 3 or 4 years ago to get me the Pennywise projection light, and they were out. So he brought this home and said, I hope Freddie and Jason's good. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It really wasn't, but he was trying to be nice. I wanted Pennywise. But I bring that up because if someone had really wanted Freddie and Jason and couldn't find it, they're going to come online to look for it because it will never be carried in Walmart again. They do not repeat their holiday stuff. I didn't mention St. Patrick's Day. I just realized that. They have a lot of really cute stuff for St. Patrick's Day. But Walmart has really cute, great stuff for the holidays that a lot of people like. And once it's there and gone, it's never again. And you can resell it for a lot of money. This was $18.88. We got it for, I think, 75% off. And I sold it for $25 plus $13 shipping. So all in, this was like a $40 resale item that I paid maybe $4 for. So don't overlook the clearance aisle at Walmart. I know for a fact Walmart doesn't repeat their holiday stuff. That can be true probably for other stores. So don't overlook clearance after holidays, like Target, Dollar Tree. And that you'd be surprised at what Dollar Tree plushies, like the Easter ones, can resell for. So that's worth mentioning. Go be productive. Go make some money. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.